Okay, for our quick tip today, I'm just going to be doing a blend on this bumper. So I'm going to show you how I prep my blend area so that it turns out super clean and you can't see the blend at all. So for this step, basically I used already scuff soap, and that leaves the right amount of scuff so that it adheres correctly. It doesn't peel, but it gets but it doesn't show up. And so I scuffed it all the way to here. If you could see this sensor that I taped off, this is basically my blend area. The second thing I did was prep all, or it's not prep all anymore, but it's basically wax and grease remover, silicone remover. So I did that, which is what normal every day you got to do that. But the thing that I think people may not do is what I do is I hand buff the blend area, the very last step, before I start painting and clearing. And basically I'm going to do that now. You want your blend area to look exactly like you want it to look, except for maybe a little bit of the scuffs showing up. You want it to look exactly like you want it to look when it's all done. So it has to be perfect. So if you got dust, anything, any imperfections in that area, it's going to show up in the blend. So just hand buffing beyond where you're going to blend. Alright, and then just tack it off. There's a little bit of, fuzzies on there and dust and stuff. So you just, from the paper towel, so you just tack it lightly. Make sure you're leaving no streaks or anything. Alright, so you probably can't see it, but I can see lightly my scuff marks that I made with the scuff paste. But other than that, this thing looks just perfect, like glass. So I know that if I do it correctly with my clear, which I will, and I blend it, I stop my clear about here, my second step, and then I'm gonna use, since I'm using Speedo Clear, I use the Rattle Can blender, and I found that this is awesome. I use both, I have both, but I've been using this mostly because I think part of it is just the speed. Speedo Clear dries really fast, and so as soon as I'm done with my last clear coat step, then I can grab this and do it right away, and it works excellent. And if I'm doing all the steps right, then the blend line disappears. And that's about it. I'll show you the finished product once I'm done actually blending, and hope to see you around.